What's up, my crew members? My name is Andrew from the Superhero Crew, and yes, War of the Realms is finally over, and I wasn't planning on getting that many tie-ins, and, well, I got a lot of them, except Uncanny X-Men, which Rob talked about on X Corner, and they're coming out with these almost like, they're coming out with these like Thor type of books, or like Asgardian books, if you get what I'm saying. So we have Loki #1, which is what I'm talking about in this video, Jane Foster Valkyrie #1, and then Punisher Kill Crew, which is going to be a 5-issue miniseries. So we're getting 3 different books coming out of War of the Realms. And I didn't do a review on War of the Realms Omega, but I'll kind of just do a quick little review right now. It was good, but it was just previews of the books that are coming out. It was just a preview of Punisher Kill Crew, Valkyrie, and Loki. It was basically it. We did get a little ending to the God Without Fear story that was going on in War Scrolls, which was pretty interesting. But yeah, I'm going to be talking about Loki #1 in this video, and well, it was interesting. But before I talk about what I thought about Loki #1, if this is your first time here, why don't you consider subscribing to the channel for more videos like this. I'm going to be doing comic book videos every week, and also I have Lego videos every week, and Rob does the X-Men videos every week, and also we're starting the Superhero Crew podcast, so stay tuned. We're going to try to do that every week, maybe every other week. We'll see how it goes, so stay tuned for some more episodes of that. Let's talk about Loki #1. This wasn't that good. I'm just going to get that right out. It just wasn't that good, and I do see people saying that it was pretty good, but I have no interest in getting the second issue at all. At least with some books like Invisible Woman that came out, what, last week, 2 weeks ago, whenever that was. At least with that book, I actually have an interest to get the next issue, even though I probably won't. Or like Event Leviathan, I read the first issue, I thought it was pretty good, and I would go on to read the next issue. But this one, I just have no interest in getting the next issue. But let's talk about what happened in this book. This book is all over the place, or at least it felt like it was. We see that Durf, this little troll, or this little frost giant, is like friends with Loki, which we saw in War of the Realms Omega #1. And the frost giants are asking where Loki is, because now Loki is the king of Jotunheim, and because in War of the Realms, spoilers, he killed King Lefay, the king of the frost giants, and then now Loki is the king of the frost giants. And we see Loki's just playing poker, or not poker, whatever this is, roulette, I don't know, I don't gamble, but he's gambling at a casino. And there's the armadillo, who's like a bouncer and is telling him to leave, and Loki's being a little bit of a jerk, and Armadillo starts destroying everything and tries to attack Loki, and they fall out. And apparently it's like it seems like it's Tony Stark's casino. I'm just assuming that. Then we see Thor in bed, and he gets some kind of, there's some kind of vision thing of either Odin or older Loki, older Thor, and Thor's like, yeah, nice try, Loki, you sent this vision, whatever, and then he like makes it go away. Then we see at the casino that got destroyed, there was a rat that turned into a bird, and then that bird goes to Nightmare, and Nightmare's like, ooh, I can't wait, and we're like, oh, okay. Then Thor goes to Loki and is like, hey, you sent, Loki's in at the police station, and Thor goes to him and is like, hey, you sent this thing, why'd you do that? Loki's like, what are you talking about? And Thor's like, you're drunk, don't worry about it. So then Thor brings Loki to Jotunheim, because he's like, you need to protect your realm, you're the king of the realm, you can't leave. And Loki's like, yeah, I got it. And he like jokes around and makes a snowman that actually talks and attacks people. Then Nightmare invades Jotunheim for some reason. Okay, and the giant snowman swallows Nightmare, and then Thor and Loki go to the library, the halls of all-knowing library to the gods. and he gives this book to Loki. He's like, don't you want to know how your story ends? And Loki's like, oh, okay, I want to see. And then we see in the future that Vision wasn't actually Loki, and it was someone, and it says, it's him. There's this girl running toward him saying, it's him, mother, he heard me, it's God, I think God is dead, to be continued. And that vision or hologram projection of whoever that was, it was saying to Thor that it was meant for Loki, that his brother would destroy everything, so they were going to try to talk to Loki and tell Loki that Thor would basically destroy everything, which is weird, but I don't care. I really don't care. And honestly, this book felt like it was all over the place. We went here, then Nightmare, then this, then that, then that, and this, and I was like, oh, there's so much going on here. And the whole thing, like, Nightmare just shows up, and Armadillo's a bouncer at a casino. It's very weird stuff going on here. But yeah, I was disappointed because I thought this would be better. I wanted this to be better, but I just have no interest in getting the second issue. And the cover to the second issue shows Iron Man on the cover and Loki screwing around with some an Iron Man suit or a helmet. And yeah, so I guess there's gonna be like a whole new Asgardian like line of books basically from Marvel, where so we have the Thor book, the Valkyrie book, the Loki book, Punisher Kill Crew, and so that's what four Asgardian type books after War of the Realms. Whatever. I really don't care. I could not care any less. This just wasn't the best issue. Like I said, I was disappointed because it's Loki and I like Loki. He's pretty cool, but this is very disappointing. What does bring this up a little bit is the art. The art is pretty dang good. The art is by Oscar Bazaludua. You did good, that's all I'm saying. I also thought that Loki was a little too jokey in this. Just a little too jokey. Like, I kind of had a Deadpool vibe, I'm not gonna lie. Which I didn't really like for Loki. But overall, like I said, very disappointed with this. I'm not going to be reading the rest of this unless Coach wants to. And that's pretty much it for this video. Like I said, disappointed on Loki, but let me know what you thought about Loki down in the comments below, because I want to know what you guys thought about it. Also, we got some links here to some other videos. Go check that stuff out. And also, subscribe if you're new. And that's pretty much it, guys. I'll see you in the next one.